It's embarrassing.
Emotional damage.
Stop it. Get some help. Stop it. Get some help.
Stop the cap.
You're supporting the Gunners with a fucking Yorkshire accent. Get out of here, man.
Sapning, guys. Sapning. Let me adjust my camera a little bit, or should I say the laptop, because tuned up my iPhone to it, and the quality was clear, but my movement was suspect. So I'm gonna have to make do with this right now. So yeah, big up to old school Gunner. Smash the likes and subscribe to the man. Come on, you Gunners. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Road to 1K, people. Road to 1K. I know it's minute to some channels, but to me, getting to 1K is something. 1K to me is 10,000 to somebody else. You know what I mean? So, or should I say it's 10,000 to me, but to somebody else, it's just minor. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is not going to be a long stream or anything like that. This is simply just going to be me talking about man like Arteta, right? Doing what he can, what he possibly can to drill it into these players of the mentality of, you know, going forward. You know what I mean? Arteta he's trying. You know what I mean? He's trying. And yeah, the latest one is that Arteta's hired professional pickpockets to teach Arsenal players about the importance of always being aware, right? So, so we're gonna talk about this. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about this, and I'm gonna give my opinion on what I think about the Arteta hiring these professional pickpockets to teach these players a lesson. Right? We're gonna talk about this. You get me? Sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it. So, Mikel Arteta hired pickpockets to teach players lesson after Arsenal star fights baseball bat wielding thief. Is that true? I don't know anything about that. Hang on. Mikel Arteta reportedly hired a team of professional pickpockets at an Arsenal dinner to teach the players a lesson. Arteta has led the Gunners to consecutive second-place finishes in the Premier League and has earned rave reviews for changing the fortunes of the club in his 4.5 years at the club. That's 4.5 years, right? And we've only got an FA Cup and 2 Shields, fam. I just want to put that out there because, we're just going to keep getting gaslit into believing Arteta's been phenomenal. You know what I mean? That's what's going to keep happening. We're going to keep getting gaslit. But we need to remind people what Arteta's achieved at Arsenal. And that is 1 FA Cup and 2 Shields. If you want to count the 2 Shields. You know what I mean? But we'll keep getting reminded that he's took us from, a struggling place to top 4 finishes. But is that anywhere near good enough? He's an odd bloke, though, as became pretty clear in an All or Nothing documentary that followed him and his team in the 2022 campaign. And now Athletic has provided another detail of his eccentricity in piece titled How Mikel Arteta Rebuilt Arsenal in His Own Image. All I want to do is just get to the point. So I'm just going to skip down to that. But it begins with a revelation that Arteta hired someone to steal from his own players to teach them a lesson about the importance of being ready and alert. Now, just off the back of that, right? Still no striker, can't believe it. Season's just around the corner. Well, let's just hope that Kai Havertz just keeps bagging for fun. The way Haaland was when he first came into Premier League. Let's just hope that happens. Because for Arteta's sake, you better pray that Havertz turns into the German Haaland or something. The thing is, I've got no problem with hiring pickpockets, professional pickpockets, to teach your players a lesson. It's just, this is football. It's not the case of they're all going to a nightclub and beforehand he teaches them a lesson type of thing. But I get why he's doing it. But I'm gonna speak more into it as we go along. At a dinner with his players, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta secretly hired a team of professional pickpockets. The slate of hand artists were tasked with going around the tables, pinching phones and wallets from unwitting first-team squad. At the end of the meal, Arteta stood up and asked the team, to empty their pockets. A number of players were missing valuable items. The idea was to teach his squads the importance of being ready, alert, and prepared at all times. Now, does staying alert, staying aware in situations like that equal being aware on a football pitch? That's my only thing. I don't have a problem with this exercise as a whole. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with it as a whole, but he's obviously doing this because the players must always be ready on the pitch and everything like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, is being aware that somebody might steal something out of your pockets going to improve your performance on the pitch? You know what I mean? What are we saying? Are we saying, or are we saying, what are we saying? This kind of innovative thinking is typical of Arteta, who sees every occasion an opportunity for learning and development. Again, I've got no problem with that. His influence is evident across every dimension of Arsenal. They have become a team built to his specifications and a club mold around his competitive spirit. His obsession with improvement has been infectious. It's a mentality that has proliferated throughout the club. Now, my only thing about that is, why doesn't he have this type of mindset when we're trying to fight for League Cups and FA Cups, as well as trying to fight for the League and Champions League? That's my thing. That's my thing. You know what I mean? An odd method of teaching them to be prepared, not least because the threat of being robbed is a very real one for a footballer. Particularly odd, given almost exactly 3 years ago, centre-back Gabriel fought off thieves trying to... Oh, yeah. Gabriel fought off thieves trying to steal his car from his garage. Gabriel was followed home and lunged and lunged at with a baseball bat by an assailant before hitting back and forcing the attacker to run away. At the time, Arteta said, obviously, it's not a nice thing to go through when you have family involved and they're trying to access your own house. Gabi showed a lot of character. You see the reaction he had straight away. The Brazilian probably didn't expect to experience PTSD over a lovely bit of chicken with his teammates. So I don't have a problem with Arteta doing this exercise. But there was no mention that it was in the name of improving on the pitch. It was just about being aware. And I suppose if you're aware in certain aspects, it can translate onto being aware on the pitch. So, in no offense, I don't have a problem with it. What's happening, Luke? What's happening? Rod Foster in the building. My friend, you're a league gunner. You said it at the start. Well said. I'm a league gunner. Now, Arteta out of pocket for that. You think he's gone too far with this exercise? I don't have a problem with it, to be fair. No striker, no chat. As I said, Arteta better pray that Havertz turns into the German Haaland. But you're not so you're not for this then, this exercise. I personally don't have a problem with it. But there was no mention that it was in the name of, there was no mention that it was in the name of improving on the pitch. It was just overall. It was an overall, always be aware and everything like that. Because at the end of the day, footballers are prone to possibly getting robbed and everything like that, as it said about Gabriel. So I don't have a problem with it. In all fairness, I don't. Good, but at first I was thinking, is this to, improve on a Oh yeah.
God damn. God damn.
I missed that.
God damn.
How did I not connect the dots?
Emotional damage.
How did I not connect the dots?
Stop it. Get some help.
That just went over my head. That went over my head, I ain't gonna lie. I can't believe I missed that. I can't believe I missed that. Salute. Even though you're a Manchester United fan, everybody is welcome. Whoever you support, everybody's welcome in here. You know what I mean? It happens to us all, YG. It does. But yeah. Now the thing is I want Arteta to bring this mindset when the League Cup comes round, right? 1993, the last time Arsenal won the League Cup, right? And it was part of a double. I want Arteta to have that mindset. Always be aware, mate. You never know what can happen in these games, kid. I want that. Because I want that League Cup, right? I know it's a tin pot trophy to some, but I want that League Cup. I do honestly think we will win that FA Cup next season. Because out of everything available, it's the only thing I can see us winning. And I can actually see us winning something. And the only thing I can see it being is the FA Cup next season. Because next season has to be the season that, he wins something type of thing. You know what I mean? And I think, if anything, it will be the FA Cup. You know what I mean? Champions League, we're a small fish in a big pond around big fish. So Champions League, might as well not even talk about that. So unless we get knocked down into Europa League, then I'll be hopeful for that. And then the league title now, as I said already, I don't think that Even if Man City were to win the league next season, I don't think it'll be us, because it'd be a case of, we know, everybody knows on paper it should be us, but us being us, you know what I mean? Unless it's a case of we have the season that Liverpool had in 2020 when they walked away with it. You know what I mean? I said all along. That's what we're gonna need. I mean, you're the same as him. You want better. You're like Lee Gunner. Yeah, me, Lee Gunner, and people around him that he streams with, we're all on the same page. Me, Lee Gunner, Jez, Southern Gunner, Northside. We're all on the same page in terms of, we want Arsenal to be back where we feel they belong. You know what I mean? We're all on the same page with that. But when it comes to Arteta, we're all, well, obviously not every single one of us watching, but us that are on the same page are typically Arteta out. But we know he's staying, right? So it's a case of now, okay, do something then. You know what I mean? Just win us a trophy, because we know that's going to buy you some time. We know if Arteta finishes inside the top 3 and wins the League Cup, we know he's staying. You know what I mean? So just give us something. After doing all this, give us something. You know what I mean? So, yeah, as for this exercise, I don't have a problem with it. My thing is this. Give us what we need and carry this mindset for all competitions, right? That's my thing. Give us what we need, because we're all saying we want striker and everything like that, right? And Nketiah's not good enough anyway, so just replace him. You know what I mean? I like you, my friend. Good stuff. Keep up the good work. Big up to John Ferguson. Big up. Road to 1K. We're nearly there. But yeah, this exercise, yeah, as I said, I've got no problem with it. I just think that this mindset needs to be carried over now, and we need to solidify ourselves. I mean, I don't care what Man City are doing. I don't care if they're signing anybody and if they're not signing anybody. I don't care who they're selling. I don't care. I just want us to be better than them. You know what I mean? I want us to be better than them. Next season, this season coming, I said, I want at least a double. I've been crying for a double for a while now. I've been crying for a double. I want us to lift 2 different trophies inside one season. Please. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Because when you look at it, when you look at the players and everything like that, on paper, these men are good enough. But actually doing it, the players bottle it, and Arteta makes goofy decisions at the wrong time. You know what I mean? Paul Scholes said something interesting today about Arsenal not having that mentality to get over the line, that trophy mindset. And the thing is, we don't. We when it comes to getting over the line, we just don't. Getting over that line, that's something that's just missing. Get over the line and get it done. Mindset. That's the thing. It's all good doing these exercises and stuff and pickpockets and all that stuff, but what about mindset? Where are you taking these players so that their mind frame is on another level? You know what I mean? You're doing the awareness thing, cool. But when it comes to the mindset now, what are you doing for these players to take their mind to a next level, to where we end up being mentality monsters? We know when it comes to those last 15 games or so, Man City have a mindset that just nobody's can compete with. Nobody's beating Man City to the title when it's been close. You know what I mean? Out of the last 5 seasons, the one season Man City didn't win the league, they were not going to win it. Everybody knew they were not going to win it. They just fell off, fell way off, and Liverpool just kept winning. Fell way off. Liverpool won when they needed to. With us now, it's 2023 season. We were flying, absolutely flying, like flying away. And then we just capitulated. Then last season, we started off shaky. And then we ended up just blitzing teams. And then, we all know what happened, don't we? What's happening, Ethan? Let me ask you something. Fire away. Fire away, Ethan. That's the best way. That's the way to beat City. We have to win our first 14 games. For me, yeah, we have to do that. But at this point, I said before, we're gonna have to be damn near invincible. We're gonna have to be at this point. Look at Liverpool in 2019. You know what I mean? The one game that was against City. You know what I mean? But thankfully for them, they won the Champions League that season. You know what I mean? So although it hurt Liverpool fans, them winning that Champions League, you know what I mean? Apparently you were arguing with Lee Gunner. Rumors came out not blaming. I've never spoken to Lee Gunner. So I don't know where that came from. I don't know, who's chucking out the Chinese whispers, fam. You know what I mean? People hit the likes up. Yeah, hit the likes up, people, man. I know I'm not asking every 2 seconds, people, but when you walk into a room, you close the door behind you, don't you? You know what I mean? Oh, that's all crap. Then I believe you. Who said that? Who said that I was arguing with Lee Gunner? Because there's no stream of me arguing with nobody. You know what I mean? I don't know where that came from. I mean, fam.
God damn.
Someone's saying I've been arguing with Lee Gunner.
Stop the cap.
I don't know what's going on there, fam. I don't know what's going on there.
Who?
Who said it, fam? That's what I want to know. But yeah, mindset. Arteta now drill the mindset in that these men have what it takes. Do that. Do that and we're good. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to leave it here anyway. I don't know what's going on with my goofy ass connection, my neighbor's Wi-Fi and that. But I'm probably looking a bit fuzzy right now. But yeah, anyways, guys, no, I'm Arteta out. But I know he's going to stay. So, he has to. This season has to be the one. Even though everybody was saying that last season, this season has to be the one. But if Arteta if he can win me something, if he can win us something, he's obviously going to get time. You know what I mean? Can I ask a request? What's the request, Ethan? What's the request? Let's have it. Let's have the request. Before I leave, because I'm ready to go up shop. Waiting. The suspense. Called you out. That's why. What stream? What stream has he called me out on? Respect, Rod. Respect. What was it a stream? Was it a tweet? If you can point me to it, then obviously that'll be something for me to react to. Because it saves me scrambling. Because obviously when it comes to streaming and that, when it comes to a shot, it's blown up a bit. All right, it's not a shot. All right. Lee gonna raid. Safe. I'm just about to leave this stream because I'm done with what I was talking about. I asked Jez during his live stream whether it's okay if a Yorkshire person has permission to support Arsenal, and he said it's okay. Did he now? So he's changed his tune.
You're supporting the Gunners with a fucking Yorkshire accent. Get out of it, man.
Scene. Sure, I'll send the link. Give me a minute. Some more drama brewing. I don't know. I mean, if it's a fallout, then it's a bit. I don't know. It's a bit late, as in terms of like. I did a stream about him, about the whole struggle to have a life outside of streaming or whatever. Like end of July, and then obviously Jez responded to that, and I just responded to him. Then ever since then, it's not been, that Lee stuff was last week or something. Yeah, it was like, and the last video I did on Lee, I was sticking up for him because of the guy putting the Negro comment, and he ended up reading it out. Just trying to help you, YG. That's fine. Just point me to, if it's a shot, I'll check it out. You just let me just have a look. You don't have any shots. He doesn't have any shots. Yeah, Lead Gunner doesn't have any shots. Big up yourself. Yeah, I was just saying you don't have any shots. Are you capping, Ethan? Ethan, are you capping to me? Not Lee. Oh, well, hang on a minute. Not Lee. So you went from he's called you out, that's why. No, a shot. It's blown up a bit. So who are we talking about? Search up on YouTube, Mr. Josh. Right. Let's have a look. Oops. Latest. Is that Mr. Josh football channel? Is it that one? There's a channel with his channel's 1,007 point. Well, this is the wrong one then, because this channel I'm looking at has 187 subs, so it ain't that one then. Let me have a look. There we are. Okay. Ah, here we are.
Yorkshire Gunner calls out Lee Gunner and Jez, the Arsenal history and more. Yorkshire Gunner literally calls out Lee Gunner because Lee Gunner says that streaming is long, that you don't have time to see your misses and that. Then Yorkshire's Gunner responds, "Oh, you signed up to do this? What is it, is it, of yours to attack a big YouTuber like that, who's literally putting in the work rate and the hours?" And he called out Jez as well, defending Lee Gunner. Of course Jez is going to fucking defend Lee Gunner, because Jez is Lee Gunner's friend. And Yorkshire Gunner even called out my friend, Michael.Chelsea FC, you know, my streaming partner. What a way to destroy your YouTube channel, yeah? This YouTuber is an absolute clown.
I mean, fam. See, I had no idea about this. So basically, it's just basically the same thing that Jez was crying about. Basically, it's the same. I mean, fam. I don't know. Let me just go back to previous comments. Arteta to be need to win trophy. He does. This guy, some window liquor, just watched his shot. I mean, fam. What was that? That's a minute I will not get back. That's 1 minute I will not get back. Oh, he's on about the guy that made the shot. Jesus Christ. Spat my tea out, laughed my ass off. He's the fraud of exposure. I mean, let's play it again.
Yorkshire Gunner calls out Lee Gunner and Jez, the Arsenal history and more. Yorkshire Gunner literally calls out Lee Gunner because Lee Gunner says that streaming is long. You don't have time to see your misses and that. Then,
which is a fact. In fact, why am I doing it here? Give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Y'all done kept me on here now. Right, let me find this channel. There we are. Let's get straight to it. There you are. I want this one. Right, shit. Right, let me try and share my screen. I mean, anybody can get exposed. It just depends on. Let's get it. Let's Anyways,
Yorkshire Gunner calls out Lee Gunner and Jez, the Arsenal history and more.
First of all, he said my reaction to Yorkshire Gunner calling out at Lee Gunner and at Arsenal history and more. Could have at least tagged me. I don't mind. I'm not one of these people, right? I'm not like certain channels that want to fight man because of too bit of, content. I ain't like that. That's not me. You know what I mean? So he could have tagged my name. I don't mind. But yeah, anyways, let's listen to him.
Yorkshire Gunner literally calls out Lee Gunner because Lee Gunner says that streaming is long. You don't have time to see your misses and that. Then Yorkshire's Gunner responds as, "Oh, you signed up to do this? What business is it of yours to attack a big YouTuber like that?"
Well, first of all, if man are gonna put their business online talking about streaming's hard, I don't get to go funerals, I don't get to go weddings, I don't get to go to birthday parties, I don't get to barely see my wife and my kids. That's public. That's in the public domain. That's in the public shit right there, fam. You know what I mean? This is something you can actually search up. You know what I mean? So it becomes everybody's business. You know what I mean? It literally becomes everybody's business once you put it online. You know what I mean?
Who the fuck is this asshole?
Well, let's not do that now.
Who's literally putting in the work rate and the hours.
It's this whole thing again. Lee puts in hours, mate. He's always streaming and it's hard work. I know. This whole sucking off. Stroke game, spraying kids everywhere. Nobody's denying anybody that works hard. You know what I mean? Nobody is denying that. There is no way in hell have I ever questioned how hard he works. It is not being questioned. Jesus. Let me catch up with the comments. Imagine exposing YG. Well, everybody's up for exposure for the internet, I suppose, at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So apparently Marseille are backing for Eddie. Well, they better take him. You know what I mean? Well, they better take him. You know what I mean? Is that his real voice? Hilarious. It probably is. Yeah, I'm not going to come for. You know, I'm only going to stick with what he said and everything like that. This guy needs to go. Oh my days. His name's Josh. Yeah, well, however you pronounce it. Hard work, chatting shit to a camera and reading comments. Minerals in Miami quickly, like City selling Alvarez, and I can't believe City sold him. You know what I mean? They were quick to bin him off, weren't they? You know what I mean? What is it? AI? Oh, you didn't say laugh my ass off. It's just hilarious. At this point, weirdo is the new N-word now. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, that at rate, it looks like it's gonna have to be. The weirdo is the new N-word. And Edison Saudi, what? That's not done, is it? Hang on a minute. I'm going to say hijack Moreno. Well, to be fair, they do need somebody to come in for whenever Rodri misses games, because City have shown us that they are crippled without him. They showed us last season. Rodri, we know, is the main one in that team. It's not even Haaland, you know what I mean? 81 million, bro, no brainer. Wait a minute. Almost done. Well, we'll have to see. We will have to see. We will have to see. Let me carry on with this video.
And he called out Jez as well, defending Lee Gunner. Of course, Jez is gonna fucking defend Lee Gunner.
Well, yeah, I only called out Jez because he responded to me. He got involved when it was nothing to do with him. He got involved, right? For me reacting to Lee Gunner. he got involved with it. Nobody asked him to. They didn't ask him to. Lee's a big boy. He can defend himself. So him doing a response to me, of course I'm going to then do a response to him. Bam. What we doing out here?
Because Jez is Lee Gunner's friend.
No shit. So because he's defending his friend, he's coming at me. So I only just responded back.
And Yorkshire Gunner even called out my friend, Michael.Chelsea FC, you know, my streaming partner.
Oh, the Chelsea fan that was talking shit. Tried talking about how, I think that was the one that was saying that I enjoy racism or some shit like that. Coming from a Chelsea fan who's, you know, supports the club that first club to racially abuse their own black players. The same Chelsea football club he supports that, you know, had John Terry racially abusing Anton Ferdinand. The same Chelsea to where the fans didn't want to let the black fans on the train. The same Chelsea that have Conor Gallagher that was there ignoring the black boy blatantly. The same Chelsea where they've got Enzo Fernandez with the racist chants. Like, fam, it's not looking good, fam. You know what I mean? Chelsea fans, those of you who want to be ops like that, it's not looking good. What's this? Professional pickpockets for player awareness. Just joined them, lost. Oh, it was earlier. Arteta hired a professional pickpocket to pickpocket the first team players at dinner. And then he stood up and told them to empty the pockets. And obviously the players noticed that they had some things missing. And it's to teach them about awareness, which I don't have a problem with overall because of the lives that footballers live. I thought that this was all in aid of being aware on the pitch, because I'm thinking, is that really going to translate over to the pitch? But then again, if you're always aware, then maybe it could. But we've got onto this guy because someone in the chat told me, Ethan told me in the chat, that this guy's called me out about the reaction I did to Lee Gunner and Jez. So we're up here now. Well, and Everton before trying to have a world record for the biggest stadium, stop rebuilding, get transfers. Everton do not even deserve that stadium, by the way. They haven't earned shit to get that stadium. They're just going to be another club, haven't won a trophy in donkey's years, that will have a shiny, fancy stadium that they'll still get beaten, just like Tottenham are. You know what I mean? This is just a random call out. Well, I didn't see it at the time, you know what I mean? Well, big up Ethan anyway. He came through, right? He came through. He's the reason why I know this. That's why I called him out. Yeah. John Terry is bad as gigs. Who is this guy reacting to? What's his name? That's his name. It's on his YouTube short. This was when I was when I reacted to Lee, when I did a stream on Lee Gunner and then reacted to Jez. This is from that time. Yeah, man came through, fam. The intel, get me. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish off reacting to it now. I don't know what's going on with Wi-Fi. You know, it's absolutely goofy right now. This is not on. Let me just this is different. But yeah, let me carry on anyway. Yeah.
What a way to destroy your YouTube channel, yeah? This YouTuber is an absolute clown.
So I'm a clown. I've destroyed my YouTube channel by commentating on something Lee Gunner said out of his own mouth. And then when Jez got upset and called me all types of names and everything like that, I destroyed my YouTube channel by reacting to Jez for Jez calling me out. No, you haven't wasted my time. You haven't wasted my time. It's just yeah, I saw this earlier. You know, things might have been a bit different in terms of the way I'm reacting to it. You know what I mean? I might have done some editing and everything like that, but obviously this was sprung on me, so yeah. But yeah, fam, like, deal with it. You know what I mean? I reacted to something that was said. I reacted to what was said to me. And then as for the Michael Chelsea guy, man was out here trying to say that I enjoy racism or something like that, something along them lines. And I had to just remind him what club he supports, the history of racism that club has. Like, it's literally like they go hand in hand. What Lee do? No, it's nothing Lee did. It's just I reacted to Lee's video. If you go on my channel and go to the video about I can't remember what I named it now. Something about Lee Gunner struggling with YouTube overtime, YouTube streaming overtime or something like that. That video was what got Jez upset. And then I reacted to Jez after he reacted to me. And that's what this guy is reacting to. Are we getting Marino or what? Don't know. At this point, don't know. Arteta's too busy teaching these men how to avoid getting the pockets picked. You know what I mean? So we don't know. I think you gained subs. People with beef. Yeah, I did. I gained well over 100 subs since Jez reacted to me the way he did. Giggs wasn't racist. You know why? Because he's a mixed race as well. Well, that doesn't mean that he can't be. But yeah, Giggs was done for sleeping with his brother's wife. Oh yeah, that one with a message he read. It was Jez. This is Jez. I'll show you.
You're supporting the Gunners with a fucking Yorkshire accent. Get out of here, man.
That's Jez. Arsenal History and More. That's his YouTube channel. So yeah, he's gonna tell you both cheated on their ways. Oh yeah. You know, John Terry sleeping with Wayne Bridges' wife. Yeah, forgot about that actually. Can you see my chat? I can see everything you've put. But yeah. Anyways, I'm done with this video. Looks like he touches keys. What, the guy that I just showed? Yeah. So I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna get something to eat before I go to bed for work in the morning, people. So yeah, I mean, maybe I might do a separate reaction to the guy. I don't know, or maybe I might just leave it because yeah, I don't because of how late on it is. I think I really need to you know, with a name like Jez, you should call him Jimmy Savile. Nah, I ain't going that far. I ain't going that far. It's not that kind of pie. What now, Ethan? What have you got for me now? Is there something else? Late, it's 9:30 p.m. I know, but some of us have to get up early in the morning. So this is late for me. But when it comes to the weekend and stuff like that, you know, there'll be later streams, don't you worry. You know what I mean? But it ain't gonna be ridiculous. Ain't gonna be ridiculous, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a night. So road to 1K, really there. I'm eligible for super chats, but I don't think anybody can send them yet. But yeah. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Like the video, share the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials. The links in the description below. So I'm just asking if he lives in the Emirates Stadium. Well, I'm not sure if where he lives right now, but you know, is what it is. Anyways, I'm out. Catching a bit. Peace.
If you actually got real kahunas, you would come on a live stream and say it to somebody's face.